Welcome back to Blightville, the one place on Earth where it's considered okay to have poop in your drinking water, and you're considered lucky if you have electricity. The main goal of today's episode is beautification. I want to make this city look beautiful, and we're going to do that by adding in lots of parks and walkways and trees and bushes and all of that good stuff. But before we do, I just need to change up a couple of zones. So we're going to zone in this area, and we're going to add in some connections to the lower tier down here. And we're also going to rezone this whole area over here. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start off with zoning in this place. Now, the first thing I want to do actually is upgrade the roads here. So we're going to change all of these roads to the roads with the trees on them, so that they're in keeping with the rest of the city. Going to come all the way down here. We're just going to do, literally just paste them all on. Beautiful. And same with this road up here. And, we can't do those ones, so I'm going to have to do a move it on those ones. So I'm going to grab that node and bring it down just a tiny bit. And same with this one. And I want them to be straight still if I can help it. So hopefully that should be straight enough for us now. We should be able to upgrade those roads. Yes, we can. Perfect. Those are done. And it's made them a little bit wonky, but I'll get over that, I'm sure. I do want to I'm going to just get rid of this for the time being, because I can see it being a problem in the near future, because I'm about to draw in another road around about, let's just draw a road in there, and we're going to bring that across here, and then we're going to bring it over to there, and then we're going to just join those up like that. And I knew that just wasn't going to work right unless I got rid of that first part of road. Okay, now I've done that, I want to actually add a connection in down here, but I want to keep this bit empty because I've got plans for this area. So I'm thinking we're going to connect up maybe from over here down to here. And to do that, we're going to I'm probably going to go into freeform mode for a start. I'm probably going to turn off snapping as well, because this is going to be very difficult otherwise. We'll go from here. We'll do that. We'll do page up a couple of times. 3 times to be precise. I think that looks like quite a natural slope there. Maybe if I bring it across here more, it will even... Ooh, what do I want? I think that looks good. That looks okay. I'll keep it like that. And then we're going to come over the road. Just like that. And now we're going to connect up to there. How does that look? Good. That looks really good. I surprised myself there. Didn't think it was going to turn out looking that good. Right, now that's done. We need to zone in this area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some low density buildings. Is this paused? It is paused, thank goodness. I'm going to just plaster in all of the low density all over the place. All around here like this. I will come back and do some, what are they called? Some walkways and things in this area in a little while. But that's going to be a different episode. So that should be okay. That's all good. All zoned up. Okay, that's kind of perfect. And now what I want to do is I want to get my low density commercial. Oh, and actually, I'm going to upgrade this road. So if I get... Which road is it? I want the ones with the trees on for a start. But I actually don't want this to zone either side of this road. So I'm going to upgrade it. And it's going to take the zoning off this road. And it's going to put it onto the roads either side. So that means the businesses won't be on the main road. The businesses will be on the inside street, which is what I want. There we go. So now I'm going to do low density commercial, and we'll do that there and there. Maybe even over there. Why not? And then we're going to do office space, because we got that last episode. We're going to do some office space there and there. And that should just help with these guys, finding jobs and things like that. That should make things pretty nice for them. We're almost ready for beautification to commence, but before we do, we're going to need to place in some of our strategic buildings. The first thing I want to do is move this one right here, because it's just right in the way, and this is actually where we're going to be placing our uni in a short amount of time. So let's move that up to there. So yeah, we're going to place our uni in there, and now I need to place things like hospitals and fire stations and police stations, because we've got the little ones, but we don't have any of the big ones. So let's actually quickly check all of our utilities to make sure that we've got enough coverage. I think, well, at the moment, garbage processing needs to be improved. So let's do that by using Now, we've got some incinerators, which we could use. That one's an advanced one. That one's a regular one. I think I'm going to try and stick to the recycling centres for now, because I want this place to be, relatively clean, if I'm being honest. I could just do with... I might just add one of these advanced incineration plants over here. Maybe there? No, that's really close to these. It's producing a lot of negativity. We don't want all that negativity. I feel like probably the recycling centre again, to be honest. I'll put one of those in there. We'll just have two of them. That should do for the recycling. And now we'll check on the medical, the healthcare industry. And we're doing really good, actually. Healthcare, death care is kind of good. I'll actually improve that, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... We've got a cemetery here and a cemetery over there. We're going to add another cemetery behind that, because it will reach everywhere. But we'll also get a crematorium. Have we got one yet? Oh, not yet. Okay. As soon as we get to crematorium status, which I think is coming, we need to get to 18,000, which I hope we'll get to this episode. We'll put a crematorium in there somewhere. Okay, so that's fine. Fire stations. Oh, everything is red. Literally everything is red. So let's put a small fire station in over here. And I'm actually going to put a big one in this zone over there. So that's about to happen. Police stations, how are we looking for those? Not too bad. Again, I'm going to put a big one in over here. So I'm thinking that should reach most places. It does. And it should help with this, right? I'm not going to put a prison in anywhere yet. But eventually I could put a prison like over here in the, the yucky area. And, okay. And then a university is going to go over there. So, let's get some roads and pop in our... Let's do our university first. So, the university is going to go across... It's going to go in this area. So, I'm going to get a road and bring it across... maybe like there? Maybe a little bit higher than that. I'm not sure. That might be okay. We'll put it there. So, let's get the university. And we'll pop that one, yeah. That should be perfect. Look at that. It fits so well in there. It's almost like that was planned. And then what we're going to do is get some road and we'll put in our fire station and our police station and things up here. So I'm thinking if we get... I want it off the main road. I want it to be like set back a little bit. So if I go like this... Is that enough for all of them? Hopefully it is. We'll try. So we'll do the hospital first. We'll put that in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll get our fire station. And we'll put that there. And then we'll get our police station. And we'll put that... Which one's the big one? Headquarters. That's what I want. The police headquarters. And we'll put that there. Okay, that looks good. Everyone's happy. Perfect. I like it when people are happy. And I think that's everything that we need to put in terms of services. Oh, schools, education. I didn't check that. Oh, geez. Elementary schools. Okay, we're looking okay on elementary schools, to be honest. I think we could do with one up here, couldn't we? Let's put one in over here. Oh, no, that's not elementary schools. That's universities. This one. Here we go. Elementary schools. I'm going to put one... Let's see. We're going to need access to education for these guys up top. What about here? So I'll put an elementary school in there. And then I'm guessing these guys are going to need a high school as well. Yes, they definitely are. And I think I'll put that... We've got like this nice little bit here. How can I do this with destroying the least amount of buildings? Probably there. So we've got a high school and an elementary school that should support this area. Don't need any for these areas. We're looking okay. And I think we've actually got probably enough coverage now. I might just put a high school in down here. Is this an elementary school or a high school? That's elementary school. This is a high school. Let's do that over there. Perfect. What's over here? Okay, I'm going to move one of these. So what's this? That's a medical clinic. That's a firehouse. I want to put something in here. I'm thinking maybe a public library in there. So this one, is it? Yes. Okay, so if I do Okay, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to move this. If I can. I don't want... yeah, there we go. Move that one over to here. We'll put this like that side. There we go. And then I'm going to put a road in here, but only like a small one that goes like this. There we go. We'll do something like that. Do I want it higher than that? I don't know. I might want it higher than that. We'll see. And then off that, I'm going to put the public library. Yeah, that'll look cool. And then I can do some nice parks and stuff around there, see? For this zone over here, I'm actually going to add in some commercial because there's no commercial buildings at all in this zone. So we're going to do that. So we'll add commercial in there. Now I've got to prettify everything. So that's sort of my next job. Oh, but before we do, so all of the services, I think all of the services are in. But now I want to up the density of this area. I'm a little bit concerned about the transition from low density to high density. I don't want it to be just like this side of the road is low density and then this side is high density. I don't really want that. Yeah, it'll be quite... I don't know how I'm going to do it though. So that's a bit of a worry for me. I wonder if I should... I don't know. I'm just going to do it. We'll just dezone this and rezone it as high density and we'll hope for the best, guys. So we'll, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. So then we'll do these. And yeah, we're just going to rezone absolutely everything over in this center area. Oh, we will have to redo the paths as well. That's on my to-do list. Okay, I quite like that. Have I got everything? I think I have. Oh, apart from the commercial. So we'll do the commercial as high density commercial. And we'll do that as high density commercial. I might just leave the ones on the outside as low density, just because. That's probably what I should have done over here. I should have put like low density commercial along this area. And that probably would have been quite a nice little segue. Yeah, because these houses are the ones that are like look after themselves as well, aren't they? The same as these ones. What are they called? Self-sufficient. These ones are not. Are these ones taller? Yeah, those ones are taller. The self-sufficient ones seem quite small. I might rezone that to be regular housing rather than self-sufficient, so that they're taller and it'll merge better. But we'll see. We'll allow this to play out, and we'll just see how that goes. With all of our services in, I think it's time to prettify the place. So what I might do is do one of these areas together, and then I'll probably do a time lapse for the rest of those areas. Is this off center? It definitely is off center, isn't it? But I'll live with that. I think the area I'm going to do with you is, let's do this area together because it's nice and small and it probably won't take me too long to do. All of the rest of it is going to take me so long that I'm going to have to do a time lapse, guys. So you'll have to bear with me for that one. We'll start off with some paths though in here. So I'm going to bring a path maybe up. Should I do square or circular? I don't know. Let's do... Oh, I don't want these paths. I want the brown ones, I think, for this area. So let's do that. We'll bring it off this road. We'll bring it up to there, across there, and then down there. Okay, that's very square. I don't know if I like that, but we'll go with it for now. And what I'll do is, on the inside, maybe I'll just do some squiggly bits. And we'll do something like this. And then maybe something that comes off this way, like that. I don't know if that'll look good or not. It doesn't, does it? It looks disgusting. Why would we do that? I know. We'll do a path that comes out to there. And then we'll do another one that comes to here. And then can we do like a little, maybe like a little roundabout path in the middle? Does it not like that? Maybe it doesn't like that because it's really short. How can I make this better? There and there. I don't know. I know what I'll do. I'll use move it. What if I do this? Oh, there we go. I can do this. So if I go to there, hang on. No, there. I need to turn off snapping. I need to do something. Let's turn off snapping. And yeah, so I'll go from there to there. No, from there to there. No, it doesn't want any of this. It does not like any of this. Okay, we'll do this and then I'll use move it. and we'll move it to there. But then I'll drag this out so we'll make a nice circle. And I'll drag this one out more so that it'll make a nice circle. I want a circle here. Is that so hard to ask for? And I need to join this up. There we go. There, gosh, I was trying to do that. That took way too long. Could I bring this in slightly as well? There we go. Make my circle a bit bigger, can I? There we go. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to grab some hedges. So to do that, now this is a new thing for me. I've only recently learned that I can do this. I've added a mod for hedges. That's not the hedges mod though. This one is. And what I can do is I can... Oh, is snapping on? No, snapping's off. These ones like to connect to the paths, apparently. So what we do with this is we make small versions of what we want. There we go, just to make the nodes. And then I can drag them with the Move It mod. So I can drag like this corner and bring it up there. I can drag this corner and bring it over here. And then I can arch it a little bit to make it look more natural. And then I can do the same down here. And then we'll join this up to there. And then we'll join this one up to here. And then we'll bend... Oh, no, not this one. We'll bend... Where is it? Where is it? Come on, can I get it? Nope, I can't. I'll have to drag it out a little bit. Then bend it up. And then probably bring this down. There we go. Look at that, guys. Isn't that just beautiful? It's almost like I've been practicing. There we go. So there's that area done. And then I just want to sort of... I kind of want to copy and paste this, but my copy and paste skills are not very good yet. So if I just... if I click on that and then I do this, will this pick them all up? Oh, I don't want it to pick up the path, though. So I want it to do... I don't want it to do roads or paths. But I do want it to do fences. There we go. So now if I do my picker and I do this, will it just pick up the hedge? Oh, no, it doesn't. Does these count as paths or something? I don't know. I can't for some reason. Oh, here we go. But I don't want paths. So like put the paths down. How do I Okay, I give up on that. That's just not happening. What I'm going to do instead is just pick one of these things. I'll do Control and C. I think that's how it works. And now I've got it in my hand so I can just bring it down here. There we go. So I'll do that. And then I'll do like another one. I'll do like loads of these and then I'll just replace them. All right. And now if I just click off there and back onto there, I should be able to just move the nodes. So I want to bend this one the other way, like that. This one I want to make loads smaller and do something like this. And then I want to arch this way. There we go. I'll bring it in a little bit closer. Arch it out a little bit more so it looks symmetrical. Then I'm going to grab this one and bring this over here. And we'll do that. Same for this one. Put it to there. And then I might need another one. I probably do. Okay. So that to there, and we need to arch this the other way. And then Control C. We've got another one over there. I'm getting good at this. Oh, and I just learned how to twist it. Okay, that's nice as well. It's good to know. I need to click off it so that I can click back on it. There we go. Let's do... No, not that one. I don't want that one. I want this. Okay, that'll have to do, I guess. Oh, here we go. Got the right one, finally. All right, there's our hedges in place. It's looking good, isn't it, guys? So far, so good. Next thing I need to do... Actually, I'm going to do more hedges. Let's... Can I Control C again? No, I need to select one. Control C. I'm going to do hedge along here as well. So I'll do that. I'll drag it up in a second. So now if I do... Oh, does that turns it so I can do this? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I can just... Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll just do a couple in here so I can move them in a second. I think that should be good. I'll do one over here. Okay, I'm really enjoying this clicky thing where I can, you know, rotate stuff, copy stuff. It's kind of working out for me. Let's move that up there. We'll put this one all the way up here. We'll drag that one across. And we'll drag this one across. Oh, no, not that one. This one. We'll drag that across. Now, we're going to want to just sort of arch these a little bit so that they, again, they're more natural. Oh, actually, there's like an entrance to a building there. Maybe I should do 2 here, and I'll leave some space for people to get into this building. That would be quite interesting, I think. And I'll need to just arch this in quite a peculiar way, I think, to make it work. Like that. There we go. I could do with copying that one. I'm just putting it there. Oh, actually, I didn't need to copy it. I'm lying. I'm lying to everybody, including myself. What I read... Can we click off that? There we go. So, actually, no, that's okay. I can do it this way round. That'll probably work better anyway. So there we go. So I've got that one. And now I can move this one, hopefully, over to here. And we'll have that connect there. Looks disgusting so far. Let's try and make it look a little bit better. Let's try and move this. Nope, that's the path. Don't want to move that. This one. No, that one's okay. It's this one here that I want. No, that's the path again. There we go. I got it. Finally. It's very tricky trying to get all of these in the right place. This one then I'm going to move up to join with that one. Just bring it in a little bit. And then I'll bring this to come all the way across here. Like that. And then I could just do with these just for over here. There we go. And this one we'll do across the back over there. Right. I like that. I think I've done a good job-ish. Now we need to add in some foliage. So I want big trees in here. Maybe I do. I like those. Those are quite nice trees. Oh, that's a big one. Right, okay. Let's do a couple just all around each other. We'll do the same over here. Just a few. That's too big. There's those. And then I want to just change it up and have some slightly different trees. What are these ones like? That's the same colour as the hedge. I don't want that. Oh, pink. Ooh, fancy. I might put these over here. Like that. And maybe another one there. There we go. And actually, I'll also put these over here. Why not? Quite like these pink ones. Yeah, that looks beautiful. And now I could do with some... Oh, what's this one? This one's fancy. Do some of these. Oh, that's tiny ones. I don't mind. That's quite good. And then I want some small... some little small flowery type bushes, really. Have we got any of the... Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. I want ones like these. And we'll make a little surround for all of our trees. Like that. Not for these small ones, because it's too much for that. There we go. Can I turn around and check the inside of this? Beautiful. Okay, what more can I do? I can add benches. That's a thing. I think that will be... Oh, what's that going to be in? Not in vegetation. Content creator pack. No, I don't think it'll be in there. I don't know what it will be in. Oh, I know. It'll be on this, won't it? So if I click on that and then go... Here we... not that one. This one? Yeah, this one. Oh, I could do a little bandstand. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. I can't believe I just thought to do that. We're going to need some benches then. So we'll put some benches. How do I twist? Can I turn these? I can do this. I can right click. Okay. So I'll put a bench. Right. Why can't I put benches on paths? That just seems absolutely ludicrous to me. I'm going to have to just like place a bunch of these in. And I'll move them in a second. So I'll use the move it mod then. Just to move these to somewhere where they can actually go. So if I do that, can we actually... Will they show up? Oh, they don't even. Oh, that's really crap, isn't it? Okay, so let's just... I guess we'll just delete those then. Why can't benches go on paths? Or is it because I used the move it mod and so that's why? No, they just won't go there. I need to do them like on the edge of the paths, do I? Oh, so they'll go there. Okay, so let's rotate that. So I can put one there. Can I put one this side? I can. How close can I get that? I can get that there. Oh, and I've done the hedges so close that I can't actually place the benches. Great. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's put some of these lampposts in. I think these will be fine to have right next to the hedges because you'll probably be able to see them poking out over the top. Apparently not. Really? We can't see them? Okay. Why not? That seems bizarre. Alright, well I guess we're not having any decorations here because the game kind of sucks with it. Oh, look at this. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Could have done that. Yeah, just won't let me place a park bench on a path. It just seems stupid, that. Oh well, we'll live with it. Oh, what's this? Oh, I could put some of these in. No, I'm going to just leave it. That'll do. We'll have to just go with that. And basically, I want to do stuff like this for the whole city. So this is quite a posh little communal area. The other areas I'm going to do are probably going to be different, I hope. But we'll see. So let's get... I might just... Before I do all this, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just play the game and I'm going to let all of these houses go away and come back with the high density builds just to see what that looks like. So I'll be right back once that's happened. Alright guys, we actually just made Small City, which is going to give us access to a bunch of different things. We've now got things like cable cars, monorails, trains, and level 6 unique buildings. So we can actually start using public transport a little bit better now. I still don't think our city is big enough to justify public transport. So it will be coming in the future, but not today. And I really haven't planned my city around public transport at all yet. So I probably need to think about that. Also, I'm wondering if I can click on some of these buildings and lock them in at the level that they're at. I don't know if I'm able to do that. What does this do? No, that just changes the color of it. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to just like say, okay, lock this building. Is there a mod that I can do that with? Let me know if there is, because it'd be really good if I could have a couple of these sort of this size buildings. What does historical building mean? A historical building can still level up, but its visual appearance will be preserved. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to keep these outer buildings about this size so that they don't go too big. I'm going to pause the game actually so that they don't level up while I'm doing this. I want all of these buildings to be quite small, a lot smaller than the inner buildings, because I want there to be a natural sort of transition between buildings. That one's probably a little bit big, but I'll go with it. All right, I think that's good enough. It's looking pretty good now, to be honest. I like the transition. It's a lot smoother on both sides for that matter. And in the middle, I'm sure these buildings will all get a lot bigger as well shortly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start decorating this place and hopefully making it look way, way better. I'm going to get, this inside area at least is going to be prettified. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do that in form of a time lapse because it will take me a while to do. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Well, that was one heck of a time lapse, guys. It took me about an hour to do all of that. And we did a lot. So I'm going to just zoom in on a few of the areas that we worked on and just talk you through them really quickly. First of all, I think we worked on this. This was one of the first places we worked on. I love it. I absolutely love this. So what I've done is I've added in some car parks, which look absolutely beautiful. Put some of these big trees up the front. And then I've also, because I've got this pathway here, I've added a little pathway there. I wish I could. I actually do have Traffic Manager now. I think I can do a thing where I add a crosswalk here, but I'm planning on adding in loads of paths and overwalks. Is that what they're called? In a later episode. So eventually I'm going to make this city really walkable and really sort of cyclable. But for right now, we're going to leave it where it is because it's well, it's too much to do in one episode, basically. So yeah, so I've done this and I did these cool little gardens out the back, which I think is very fitting for like the hospital area because you do tend to have gardens around hospitals. And yeah, so I've done, and then I did this water thing, which I think looks great. I think I've done a good job there. I hope I've done a good job there. And then I did this one as well. I'm really, really worried about playing with water. I always get it wrong and I always end up flooding everything. Which I actually did at one stage. So yeah, so there's the hospital / police station / fire station in that square there. Really, really pleased with that. I think it worked out really well. I did these trees up here just to hide some of the mountain up there. I'm going to have to get rid of these power lines as well at some point. But yeah, this is working really well though. The traffic is really, really, look at this road. It's like empty. And that's because we put the commercial and stuff on the back road. So it's worked out really well for us, that. Then moving down here to, let's see, what are we looking at here? Oh, so we did this in the first episode. We created this elementary school and we had a little park by it. But I just made it 100 times better. I added in some parking for the teachers and for the parents. Added in a couple of little gardens. Didn't really know what to do here, but didn't want to spend too long doing anything. Put a playground each side, which obviously everyone in this area loves. And then I did these little gardens over here with the red trees, which I quite like as well. So there's that area. And then if we go up here, I did this little thing. So I put this in just before we left. This was the public library. I added in some parking and I just did a big garden at the back. Because the public library apparently is a very big building. And they only had like a couple of car parking spaces. So I thought, let's do this. I also changed the road to the type with the trees in the middle, which I think looks really good as well. So yeah, happy with that. Then yeah, around the back, just put a massive rock and some big trees. Just because I didn't know what to do. There's sort of like a trade-off, right? I think lots of little detailing, like I did actually, speaking of little detailing, I put like a little park in here. This one won't be used because it's just random props that I've put in, along with these benches and a couple of trees. I also put this little area in over here. This is in the middle of a commercial zone, so all of these buildings are commercial, but I thought this would be nice just to have a little garden area in amongst it. So you can have you can spend ages doing these little props, but ultimately, that looks just as good. And I took like 2 seconds building that. Done loads of walkways around here as well to make this place really walkable. Let's see. Then I went, so over here, I've got 2 cemeteries. I was going to add a crematorium in up here, but I decided just to go with, although it's not completely symmetrical, it's close enough for me to just sort of ignore it, to be honest. But I've got these trees on the sides, which is quite nice as well. So that's a cemetery done. And, let's look at the university. So the university has got loads of parking out the front. Loads, then the university itself. And then we've got this park out the back. And I did something a little bit fancy here where I did... I placed a path. Oh, by the way, I think I still need to get rid of, this path here. I'm glad I noticed that. I placed a path there so that I could copy and paste it. And then I used that, using the Move It mod, I managed to put these sort of corners and edges in. Because usually these places don't connect. It only connects down here. But now there are actual walkable paths here and to get us into the university. I added in a bunch of back streets as well along here. So we've got some walkability to get over to the campus. I kind of want to add, there is a path there, so you can literally come straight through from this path and cross over into the campus. And by the way, I have actually considered things like traffic and walkability when doing a lot of these things. So for example, like we've got the hospital here, we've got the main police station, and we've got the fire station. This is all in a low residential zone where the traffic's going to be really minimal, but it's right next to a high density zone where they're going to have quite a lot of traffic. And the whole point of that is the hospital, the police station, and the fire station can get to the high density zone quickly, but it's not actually in it and contributing to the traffic of it. So that's basically why I've sort of put that just outside of that zone there, rather than like right in the center. In the center, we do have some services though. We've got like elder care and child care and some schools and things like that. So we still have some buildings that are sort of servicing the people of this area, but they tend to be lesser visited of the services. They're not the big ones. We're having some garbage issues, I'm noticing. And also, by the way, we did hit 18,000 people, so we are now a big city, and that did give us access to crematoriums and also a water treatment plant, so that's good to know. I'm actually going to quickly check on electricity and water. We're sort of teetering on the edge there. We'll have to make sure we improve that for next episode. Look at this. I absolutely love all of these little one-story buildings here. These are shops. This is commercial buildings, and I think that looks fantastic. Just all of them in a row there. Honestly, I do see this, like when I'm on a train and when I'm on highway in the UK and in Wales, you do see these sort of buildings that all look the same along them because, you know, some sort of land developers got them and just decided to build every building the same. And so I think that's actually quite realistic. Ooh, we might need to increase traffic flow on this road. I didn't think it would be a problem, but it looks like it is a problem. And it'll probably be more of a problem if I didn't have traffic despawning on. So I downloaded Traffic Manager President Edition, which will allow us to toggle traffic despawning, which I'm going to do at some point, but not this episode because it would just ruin things. And I'd spend a lot of time trying to fix them. So I'm going to leave it enabled for this episode. But in the future, when I do want to actually look at realistic traffic flow, we'll look at that together, guys. And in this area I added in, so we've got a high school here, and I thought, you know, high schools, they always have, you know, track and fields, they always have parks, they always have basketball courts, they always have parking. So I've put all of that in this square. So this whole square here I would consider to be one school complex. So it's got lots of parking, it's got this athletics field with a lot of people visiting apparently. Wow. Apparently that's a real desirable area. And yeah, and then the elementary schools here at the front. So there's lots of people using that. Oh, and then this. I did this. I love this. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I did definitely flood the city when I was making this. You might have noticed on camera. But I just think that is so beautiful as just a walkable path, and it really, I don't know, it sets this place apart. It looks fantastic. And I did this little garden over here. I tried to stick with sort of a green and purple color scheme here, and I think it's worked really, really well. There's still loads we need to do in this city. Traffic flow is definitely not great. We need to add some more walkability because at the moment it's probably quite difficult for people to get from one side of the city to the other. There's no public transport, there's no bike paths, nothing. So there's still a load of work that we need to do here. But next episode, what I think we're going to do is probably buy another tile, maybe this one over here, and we'll start to expand the city this way. So what I need you guys to do now, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell notification button, whatever that's called. I hope you've all really enjoyed this episode. I'm Gwent Gamer. Goodbye.